Another youth organization is here today. Beyond the Bars is here today celebrating their 10th anniversary. So thank you to Beyond the Bars.
Good morning, council members, the Beyond the Bars community, and guests. My name is Becca Graham.
City Council, I am Isaiah Robinson.
So my name is Shylin.
10 years ago, Beyond the Bars began in a jail cell. Myself and some other amazing community-based teaching artists, my co-director Chris Thornton, we began teaching some of the most amazing young people we've ever met.
I've heard the stories of young folks of all backgrounds and experiences about their joys and frustrations through the medium of songwriting and live performance, bravely expressing the full spectrum of their emotions.
I've worked with so many children from so many different backgrounds where I get to see how those children, those needs are very important that they don't always receive from like school or home.
Going to different spaces and different places, we hear that kids say they want to do have dance classes or they want to be artists or they want to be engineers, but they don't have the opportunities or the finance to find those classes.
So we listened to our young people. The young people that we taught in jail, they were leaders. They said, we want to have more musical spaces across the city. We want to have more spaces where our little brothers and sisters can learn how to play music.
We meet students at community hubs, trauma centers, clinics, juvenile detention facilities, charter schools, rec centers, places equipped with brand new gear and tools, but in most cases, spaces that are severely under-resourced and working with what little they have.
Now, the way we did that, every single step of the way was built with our community, but also with youth leadership.
As I get older, the more I teach, the more the children actually, they understand these lessons, but it's more than just the music. They've connected through so many other ways.
As I was growing up and being in so many different programs, I've realized how important communities are. The connections that we build, the relations that we have, the spaces that we create. These all give youth opportunities to be themselves, to stay out of trouble, and to be able to create something that they haven't dreamed of or have.
So when you go to Beyond the Bar space, know that that's been built by a young person, for a young person, and now is being run by former students in the program.
After 10 years, 55 music labs built, and thousands of youth served, we are very proud of what we've done to open avenues for our students, teachers, and staff to expand access to the Philly arts and culture community.
None of this would have been possible without our amazing 75 partners. The amount of grassroots orgs that do powerful work in the city, not just music, but all the different resources that we were talking about, that is done by countless grassroots orgs that definitely are always in need of city funding. So not just Beyond the Bars, but so many amazing community-based grassroots orgs. Please continue to fund.
Cool to see how the cycle continues with programs like this and nonprofits like this. Beyond the Bars is so much more to me than just a nonprofit. It's a community that's built to an advancement for not just the students and the people working with it, but as a community and whole.
Beyond the Bars is grateful to be acknowledged and be in the company of so many youth-centered organizations that have come before us and exist alongside us. Let's all continue to do our part because there's no shortage of work when it comes to providing the young folks of our city spaces to express themselves through the vehicle of music. Thank you.
This is like a connection where we can bridge those gaps of resources that we always, need.
To save the future, we have to change today. Thank you.
Colleagues, today I rise to recognize and uplift those who are making a real difference in the lives of our children and families, and those who dedicate themselves to this work not for recognition, not because it's trendy, but because they believe in the power of education, the arts, and the community. Beyond the Bars is a transformative program that uses music education to empower youth, especially those impacted by incarceration and systemic barriers. What started in 2015 with just 10 students inside a correctional facility has grown into a movement, establishing 55 music labs across the city, graduating 75 student teachers, and mentoring over 800 young people. Through music, Beyond the Bars is giving our youth a voice and a purpose and a path forward.
A privileged resolution honoring and celebrating Beyond the Bars on the occasion of their 10th anniversary for their dedication to empowering Philadelphia's youth through music, leadership, and community engagement, introduced by Councilmember Phillips.
The chair recognizes Dr. Anthony Phillips for a motion on the resolution.
I do say that we move the adoption of the resolution.
It has been moved and properly seconded that the resolution be adopted. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution